Women swept battleground states and districts on election night. Democrats won the Virginia governor's race thanks in large part to female voters. Instead, 1 year after the Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton lost the election, Democrats celebrated on Tuesday in large part because of the women voters who helped propel their nominees into office and the record number of female candidates who themselves were elected. In Virginia, Democrat Ralph Northam won the governor's race, a feat that wouldn't have been accomplished without women. He led women by a broad 21 percentage points, according to exit polls, a larger spread than when Democrats like Clinton won women by 17 points in 2016, Mark Warner won women by 12 points in his 2014 Senate re-election, and Terry McAuliffe won women by 9 points in his 2013 race for governor. Northam also more than doubled Clinton's lead among white college-educated women. He won them by a broad 15 points over Clinton's slim 6-point lead. Another of the biggest forces in the Virginia races was Planned Parenthood, which helped Democrats defeat a Republican lieutenant governor nominee. Jill Vogel, who as a state senator had pushed a bill requiring women seeking abortions to undergo vaginal ultrasounds. Elsewhere in the state, a handful of first-time, female candidates made history in races for the House of Delegates. Kathy Tran is one of the first Asian American women to win a seat in Virginia. Danica Roem, once she takes office, will be the first openly transgender candidate ever to be elected and serve in a state legislature in the country. Tran said she was inspired to run after President Donald Trump was elected, realizing the moment to stand up is now. I realized I couldn't sit on the sidelines, she told CNN in a phone interview. I never thought I would run for office. It was something not in my wildest dreams, partly because nobody ever looked like me that was elected to office. I think what we saw on Tuesday is that people are hungry for their government to reflect the diversity of their communities. I'm just really honored to break that barrier and to show that we can run, and we can win, and we can be a strong voice for our communities. Democrat Allison Keel Friedman, who is running for Republican Rep. Barbara Comstock's seat in Virginia's 10th congressional district race next year, spent significant portions of her time knocking on doors for female candidates, including Tran. I think these delegate races are where the change happens, she told CNN before Tuesday's election. The field of delegate candidates that I'm knocking on doors for make me so proud to be engaged in a political process at a time when you turn on the news. There's not a whole lot that inspires pride. These are good people who care deeply, who despite all the demands are choosing to invest now because they love their country and their neighbors. Those are the kinds of voices that we'll need. The Center for American Women and Politics, a unit of the Eagleton Institute of Politics at Rutgers University, New Brunswick, said in a release that this week's election entailed a number of landmarks for women. Across the country, Michelle Kaufusi became the first woman elected mayor in the 157-year history of Provo. The third-largest city in Utah, New Jersey, elected Sheila Oliver to be the nation's first black Democratic woman to serve as a lieutenant governor, and Jenny Durkan became the first lesbian mayor in Seattle's history, as well as the city's first woman mayor since the 1920s. Such wins sparked excitement and optimism among liberals for 2018. Some credit the organizers of last January's Women's March, who tweeted images and celebratory messages this week from the Women's March official account for each of the wins, as one of the main reasons why women were such a powerful force on Tuesday. Repeat after us together, we are unstoppable, the account tweeted, using the hashtag 2018 WeGotYou. CNN's Ryan Strook and Eric Bradner contributed to this report.